Yo boys, welcome back to the channel. I hope everybody has had an amazing week so far, and in today's video I'm doing a Q&A. So on my Instagram a couple days ago I put up a poll and I said ask me some questions. You guys asked some questions. I've got the questions right here and I'm going to answer 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 questions which I thought were the best questions to answer. So guys, let's get straight into the video with question number 1. Now guys, the first question right here is, when did I start trading? Okay, I started trading when I was around 16 or 17, okay? However, I was not trading seriously when I was 16 or 17. When I was 16 or 17, however old I was, what I was doing was I was basically just, opening up a live account, putting some money into it, and basically over-risking loads on that account. As a result, I would blow the account, I would lose loads of money, and I never actually saw any sort of results because I didn't have a strategy. So what I would do is, I would do random stuff like that. I would over-risk, I would copy signals occasionally, and I just didn't really know what I was doing. So when I was 16, 17, I messed about with trading for a little bit. I didn't see any good results, and then I kind of stopped trading because I thought it was a scam. Now guys, fast forward a few years later, I went to university to study accounting and finance at the University of Sheffield, okay? And at the time, I didn't really know what I wanted to do with my life. I wasn't sure if I wanted to be an accountant, if I wanted to be an entrepreneur, if I wanted to I didn't know what I wanted to do. So I went to university, I picked accounting just because it's kind of seemed like, a safe option. It seemed like something that could make me a lot of money in the future. So that's why I picked to become an accountant. However, I realized very quickly that it wasn't what I wanted to do. So I started to look for more ways to make money online, which would kind of get me out of that university degree. And that is when I decided to give trading another go. So when I was at university, I invested a bit of my student finance into a course. I learned how to trade from that course for the entire first year of university. And then by the end of first year, I had enough money saved up from trading, from my profits, that I was able to drop out of university and go full time with it in literally the space of 1 year. So that is kind of the journey of me and becoming a trader. And this kind of leads on to the second question right here, which is, can I become profitable in 2 years' time? Okay. And the question and the answer is yes, I did it and you can do it as well. As I just said, I went to university having basically no trading experience, okay? Like I said, I started when I was 16, 17, but that was pure just gambling. I didn't know what I was doing. So when I actually started taking trading seriously at university in my first year, in the space of 1 year, I went from unprofitable to profitable to funded to getting payouts to dropping out of university, all within the space of 1 year. So to answer the question, yes, you can 100% become profitable in 2 years, probably even less, okay? Because I did it in 1.5 years, basically. So you can definitely become profitable in 2 years, guys. And the way to go about it is to do exactly what I did, okay? So learn from a course, get yourself a mentor, invest in yourself, because that is the way that you are going to see results quicker. You're not going to see results learning for free on YouTube. That is just, it's not going to happen, guys. Sometimes you can learn on YouTube for free. But if you really want to master trading as quickly as possible, you do need to invest in yourself. People these days are too scared to invest into themselves, but that is the reason why you don't see results. And me investing in that course in university is 100% the reason why I learned how to trade as quickly as I did. So that is 100% possible. You can definitely learn in 2 years' time, guys. And if you just learn from the right place, with the right mentor, with the right mindset, and really lock in for a year, cut out the drugs, cut out the party, and cut out the girls for a year, which, some people don't want to do, but you do need to do that. You need to really lock in for an entire year, even 2 years. And if you do exactly what I did, which is, lock in, then yes, you will 100% see results in trading. And there's no reason why you can't be at the same place I'm at right now, which is 20 years old, $500,000 in funding almost, living in Thailand, making money almost every single day from my phone. You can be there. It's literally just about putting in the hard work while you're young, while you're at university, cutting out all of the noise, doing the things that people don't want to do at your age, which is, lock in and work hard. And you need to do that stuff if you want to become successful, okay? And that is how you will become a profitable trader in less than or equal to 2 years. Now, the third question I've got here on my screen is, do you mind telling me where you learned to trade from, okay? Now, if you want to learn how to trade from the same place as me, what I'm going to do to make it very, very easy for you guys is I'm going to put a link to that course in the description, okay? It's going to be the first link in the description. Literally all you need to do is press the link, book a call, and it's going to be completely free. You're going to learn more about the course. You're going to understand the price of it, how it's going to help you out in your journey. And there's literally no risk for you to take until you want to, take the step forward with the course. But what I recommend everybody does is, if you are interested in learning from the exact same place that made me profitable in less than 2 years, go to the description, book a call for completely free, and see where that takes you, okay? So that is question number 3. Now, the 4th question I've got is a very, very interesting question, okay? It is, does money buy happiness? And for me, the answer to this question is very, very different now to what I would have said probably 2 or 3 years ago. 2 or 3 years ago, I would have said 100% money probably buys happiness. I want to have all the money in the world and that's how I'll be happy. But right now, living in Thailand, I don't think that's the case. I believe strongly that you do not need loads of money to be happy. I think if you have a steady amount of income coming in every single month, you know, a couple $1,000s of passive income, that is all you need to be happy. I'm living right now in Thailand and I'm the happiest I've ever been. I'm not a multi-millionaire. I don't have Lamborghinis, none of that stuff, but I'm very, very happy and I'm very content with where I'm at in life because I have a good amount of money coming in, not loads of money, you know, not millions, but I'm doing well for myself. And that is all I need to be happy, guys. So I do think money, you know, helps with happiness. I don't think it's all you need to be happy. I think, you know, if you only have money and no family or no friends, you know, you're not going to be happy. You need to have everything in your life. You need to have the friends, the family. You need to have a good relationship with God. That is going to help your happiness as well. And I can tell you firsthand that when I started taking, you know, my religion seriously, which is Christianity, when I started going to church more, when I started actually praying and reading the Bible, my happiness improved and my trading improved because of that. So all of these things, guys, are what is going to make you happy. Money doesn't buy happiness, okay? You know, you can't just be happy sitting on a yacht on your own with no friends or no family around you. So money helps, but I wouldn't say it is the only factor to being happy. So yeah, guys, let me know in the comments what you think about this as well. Do you think money buys happiness? And if you do, let me know why. And if you don't, let me know why, because it's a very interesting topic. Like I said, if you had asked me this 2 or 3 years ago, I would have said to you, yeah, I need to have Lamborghinis. I need to have a massive mansion. I need to have multiple houses. I need to have multiple cars. But genuinely, bro, I don't think it's the case anymore. Living in Thailand, in such a beautiful country, has made me realize that you don't need lots to be happy. And I think if you have a good amount of money coming in every single month, you know, that is more than enough to you know, live a very happy lifestyle. Now, guys, the 5th question that I have is, how much do you spend in Thailand besides rent? Okay, so easy way to address this is I spend a lot more than most people probably do in Thailand, but that's only because, you know, I'm living a very comfortable life out here. But you don't need to spend as much as I do. For example, I rent a very nice motorbike, which I'll probably put on the screen right here. That costs me 8,000 baht per month, which is almost £200 or might be £200 a month. You know, you don't need to do that. You could literally get a bike for 3,000 baht per month, right? Instead of 8,000. So I kind of do spend a bit more than the average person does. But even still, even spending £200 a month on a motorbike is not actually that expensive. So I buy a motorbike, of course, my rent, which is about 3,000 or 3.5k per month between 3 people. So it's about £1,000 each, which, you know, isn't terrible, but for Thailand, it is very expensive. But yet again, guys, you need to understand that, you know, I have this money to spend and I'm happy to spend £1,000 a month on rent because for me, it's worth it. You know, I'm living in some crazy villa in the mountains. Okay. So, you know, I spend a bit more in rent than the average person would. And what else do I buy? Obviously food. Food is coming out to £300, £400, £500 a month. It depends if I'm eating out a lot or if I'm not. But most of the time, guys, I don't really eat out. I make eggs for breakfast, then I have a small lunch and I have a small dinner. And then sometimes I might eat out for dinner. But most of the time, guys, I don't really eat anything crazy. And then other than food, rent, and motorbike, I mean, I've got activities which I do sometimes. Like I might go jet skiing or I might do something cool like go quad biking or something. But other than that, guys, I don't really have many other expenses, okay? Because Thailand is very, very simple. All you need is literally a house, food, and a motorbike. And you will be very, very happy. I can assure you. You do not need to do anything crazy, guys. If you're with your boys in Thailand, making money in an amazing villa, you know, riding about on motorbikes every single day and going to the gym, then your life is going to be very, very good. I can assure you guys. I'm so grateful for everything in Thailand. It seriously is an amazing place to live. And that actually kind of made me realize as well, Muay Thai is about 500 baht per session. So that's about £10 a session. And I do that twice a week. And then the gym, I pay 2,000 baht for a month. So that is about 40 or 50 pounds a month for the gym. So that's kind of it. That's kind of my expenses in Thailand, guys. And, you know, it's not as expensive as people may think. Well, I mean, it kind of is expensive for how I'm living. But, you know, if you want to live in Thailand for cheap, you can definitely live in Thailand for very, very cheap. Now, the final question, guys, question number 6 is how many pairs do I trade, okay? This one has kind of changed in the last week because I'm starting to look a bit more EU as well. just because GU hasn't been that great in my opinion for the last week or two. So I'm kind of starting to look at EU as well. But most of the time, guys, I only trade GBP USD, and that is literally all I do, okay? The reason why I'm looking at EU as well is because EU and GU are very, very similar, okay? So there's no reason why, there's no reason why I can't look at both of them. However, if I was going to take a trade, I would only take a trade on one of them. So if I'm going to look to take a buy position, I'm only taking that buy on GU, or I'm going to take it on EU. There's no reason to take it on both because they move so similarly that if I take a buy on GU, the likelihood is that EU will go up as well. So I don't need to take two buy positions. It's like it's like doubling my risk. So most of the time, guys, I only look at GU. Sometimes I look at EU, and I'm kind of testing and backtesting EU at the moment to see if I like how it is and how it moves. But for the most part, guys, I only trade GU. And the reason why I only trade one or max two pairs is because you don't need to trade multiple pairs to be profitable. People think that, you know, you need to trade multiple different pairs and be watching loads of different pairs to know when to take a good trade. But if you can master one pair, then you are going to be so much more profitable than somebody who's looking at 5 or 10 different pairs in the same day, because your energy is all concentrated on one pair. You're going to be more focused on it. You're going to understand how it moves better because it's literally the only thing you look at. And I promise you guys, when you can really just master one pair, your trading will definitely improve. So that's a very big tip, which I would say for a lot of people, if they are struggling with trading, maybe it's because you're looking at multiple different pairs. All you need to do, guys, is focus your energy on one pair, and I guarantee you will see better results. And that is kind of it, guys. That is basically the Q&A done. I did have a lot of other questions, and one of the questions was actually, am I invested in meme coins? I am actually invested in meme coins, and I'm starting to understand meme coins a bit more. I'm currently in one at the moment. I put in $200 yesterday, and I'm now almost at $700. So it's doing well. I bought it basically at the day of the launch. So if this goes up way more, which hopefully it does, I'm going to turn that $200 into thousands of dollars. So meme coins is definitely something I'm looking into. It's not something I know loads about, so I'm not going to advise you on, you know, what ones to buy. I would say look into Pepe and Mog and Brett. I like those 3 coins. They're very, very good. But do your own research, guys. I'm not heavily invested into meme coins, and I don't know much about them. So it's kind of down to you to do your own research. But I would say, you know, with the whole crypto bull run happening soon, meme coins are also going to pump up. So you do want to understand a bit more about them if you do want to make some big money in the crypto market. So that's kind of it, guys. That is the Q&A done. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any ideas for future videos, let me know in the comments, and let me know what you think about the question, which was, do you think money buys happiness, as well, in the comments below. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys on Sunday, where I'm actually going to be doing a realistic day in the life of a full-time trader. So stay tuned for that one, boys, and I will see you guys on Sunday.